Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your monthly reading for April. Please keep in mind the energy can be vice versa. Also keep in mind this reading may or may not resonate with you, so if it does not, feel free to check out your other placements or some other amazing readers here on YouTube. Let's go ahead and see what's showing up for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of April 2020. What is going on with their person? What is going on with them? For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. The month of April for love for Sagittarius, please. We have Judgment, the Three of Swords, and the Star card. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, followed by the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So someone could be emotionally cut off right now, or just cut off and isolated in general, being very cold and distant. But things are moving towards a more victorious stage. This also could be them hiding their emotions, hiding their feelings because of ego, because of pride. But we have some healing going on, things happening, divinely, written in the stars, but your person sees you as your wish fulfillment. You see this person as your wish fulfillment. This also could be, manifesting new things coming in, a new beginning, a new path. Excuse me. We did just have the Aries new moon, so I definitely feel like you took advantage of that. We have the Three of Swords here as well. So I'm not sure if this is third party. We'll get some more information on that. This could just be you healing from heartbreak. Again, I also sometimes read the Three of Swords as a no communication place. Like there's no communication at all, mostly because in the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Three of Swords, there's a bottle of spilled ink. They're writing something and it didn't get delivered because of spilled ink. So maybe there might be some, maybe your person has you blocked. I'm not feeling like your person has you blocked. I just feel like there isn't much communication, and if there is, it's very hot and cold. Like sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's very little, or sometimes it's no communication at all. But there is a renewal of energy here. There's healing going on. Things are happening. A new path is beginning. Oh my goodness. No kitty. I am so sorry about that. Okay. Well, that was fun. Alright. Let's see what this... Let me fix the camera. I apologize for my cat. Alright, what is the Judgment card for Sagittarius, please? He's trying to steal my job. Okay. For Sagittarius, please. You can't read cards, kitty. What is Judgment for Sagittarius? Could be dealing with an Aquarius here. We have Aquarius strongly or an air sign. What is Judgment for Sagittarius, please? With the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords again. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So again, we're in isolation right now. I know you don't want to hear it from me. I'm sure you've heard it from everybody. But, we're in isolation right now. We're not seeing things. We're not all communicating. We're just left, for our mind to wander. I feel like, it might be driving you a little bit crazy. Okay, the Four of Swords, we're at home resting right now. It could be an air sign. A lot of air energy here. You might just be dealing with, a very emotionally weird Aquarius. But I feel like, someone wants to work on it here. They want to work on this. It's just cold, cut off, distant energy right now. But they do want to work on this. They do want to, they're taking time and they're really resting and thinking about it. If someone doesn't want to work on something, why is it on their mind constantly? This Three of Swords here, this person is like, he's covering his mouth because he's just like so, like, distraught by this, floating heart in the sky. Like, you can't quite get, no matter how hard they try to distance themselves from you, how hard they try to distance themselves from love, they really can't kind of shake you out of their mind. Again, that also could be, isolation. We're in isolation, we're in a period of resting, distance from each other, but they do want to work on this, they do want to build, they want this new beginning, this new path with you. Because at the end of the day, you're their wish fulfillment, and they want to be with you. They want to lay in this bed of flowers here and think about love. Alright, what is the Three of Swords for Sagittarius, please? What is the Three of Swords for Sagittarius, please? We have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. I've been seeing this a lot, and I'm just getting, Voldemort virus with this. It's followed by the Lovers and the Hermit. So there is this connection, there is a soulmate connection. We're just all isolated and by ourselves right now. And, once this all is said and done, once this, isolation, heartbroken period is over, this person wants to come in rather quickly. You know, they're having time to think. You know, that Hermit card, isolating themselves to think, to go within, search for answers. Again, this Four of Swords is also, you know, meditating, resting, you know, seeking out answers. This person, you know, wants, you know, this passionate new beginning with you. They want this new start with you. That also might be children. They might, you know, want to get you pregnant, or you might want to get someone pregnant. Something like that. You know, there might be children involved, you know, wanting to have kids. It's just the birth of something new, this passionate new beginning. You know, rather quickly, rather slowly. Time is fluid. It's going to be different for everybody. But, again, this also could happen out of the blue. You know, you're sitting relaxing one day, and all of a sudden, here comes this Knight of Swords running in. If this isn't X energy, again, I'm not getting third party, but if this isn't X's Knight of Swords, be careful, because sometimes I do tend to feel with the Knight of Swords, if it isn't X, they could really come in, you know, with their sword swinging and, you know, cut open old wounds, you know, past heartbreak, and, you know, do you really want to relive through that trauma? If you have, you know, taken the time to heal with the Star card. Let's go ahead and see what that is. What is the Star card for Sagittarius, please? What is the Star card for Sagittarius, please? What is the Star card for Sagittarius? Okay. We have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. There's that Tower card again. They really want this stable thing with you. They want to make this offer. They're taking a closer look. They want to make this offer to you. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we could be dealing with an Earth sign. We've got everybody out on the board here. But, you know, you're getting... I feel like your person is getting clarity, and you're getting communication. You know, clarity, communication with that Ace of Swords. You know, it's a 1. You know, it's something new. You know, we had Judgment here and 2 aces. You know, it's a new beginning. It's a new start. Sometimes it could be a restart as well. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You know, they want to make this offer. It could be, you know, they might come in. I would usually say this with different cards, but this could be them kind of with gifts. Maybe kind of figure out what your love language is to come in with this offer. Or just kind of getting clarity of how they want to make the offer. Again, if this is, you know, past energy, maybe they were exploring their options. And you're not, you know, dead set on this King of Swords, so you might be exploring your options with this Knight of Swords. You might not like that Knight of Swords, so you're going to explore your options with this Knight of Pentacles. You know, it's someone coming in with an offer, you know, whoever it is, whichever one of these Knights or Kings it is. Again, remember, gender is irrelevant, can be male or female, but they're coming in with this offer. You know, I feel like there's also could be them daydreaming about you, you know, kind of in their mind, you know, picturing like illusions of you together. You know, someone's getting mental clarity here. Let's get some Oracle cards. They really want to make this offer. It's just a matter of timing. That Tower card. This gosh darn virus. Okay. What is... Oh, excuse me. Messages for Sagittarius for April. For Sagittarius for April, please. For Sagittarius. Alright. On the bottom of the deck, we have Watchtower of the East, Spring. So I tend to read these Watchtowers as feelings. You know, what does spring feel like to you? Do you feel, you know, with your window open on a rainy day or a sunny day, you know, you feel that breeze come through, you feel the warmth, you know, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it just feels very light and flowy. Again, you know, stay safe, you know, if you want to stay inside, but, you know, nothing is preventing you from, you know, going outside for some fresh air. You know, some fresh air can never hurt. We have Litha Intensification. I do believe Litha is a holiday, so that could be a time frame again. Time is fluid. But, you know, intensification, they have these intense feelings for you. Again, you might not know about it, you know, you're cold, you're cut off, they're distance. But there are these intense feelings, you know, distance, but it's intense feelings. I feel like, you know, they're hidden under one of these cups. Like, you know, there's 3 cups, and there's, like, a marble under one cup. And, you know, they get swirled around, and you have to figure out which cup the marble is under. You know, I'm seeing that in my head. So that can mean something to you, or that could just be, you know, figure out which one of these 3 offers, you know, has that marble, has that true love, has that true wish fulfillment property to it. We also have water cleansing. So there's a lot of cleansing going on right now. Again, if there is negativity, you know, while you're isolated, while you are by yourself, you know, cleanse out the things that are negative. You know, maybe you cleansed out and cut off one of these people who were negative. You know, cleansing out this heartbroken energy, you know, working on yourself, working on healing yourself, you know, self-love. So when you do come in union with this person, you can go into this intense connection knowing full well you love yourself and you're coming in correct. And when you love yourself and when you're correct, you know, your person starts to mirror that. And they want to, you know, the more you love yourself, the more you can love your person. And in turn, the more they can love you. But of course, self-love is the most important of them all. It could be a water sign you're dealing with as well. Again, it's also kind of is like sexual energy with this card, you know. They're in like the waterfall together, you know. In the hot tub, in the pool together. I was at a public pool once when I was little, and these two people were getting it on. It was creepy. Like, you should not be doing that in a public pool, sir and madam. Alright. Sorry, I know that was weird to share, but... Alright. For Sagittarius, please. Sun, Rising, Venus for April. For Sagittarius, please. We have Cupid's arrow. Let's get one more. For Sag, please. Sun, Rising, and Venus. For Sagittarius, please. On the bottom of the deck, we have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, self-connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So this person might want to marry you. You might have been married to this person in the past. We have karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, last thing is letting go and loving you. So your person could be with a karmic right now. That could be what that Three of Swords is. Again, I'm not getting a lot of third-party energy. It could be, you know, these knights could be together, whatever the case may be. Again, male or female, gender is irrelevant. But, you know, someone is letting go. I feel like during this time, a lot of people are thinking, a lot of people are learning lessons, you know, we're isolated. I feel like, you know, once this isolation is over, your person's going to run to you and it's like, oh, I missed you so much, you know, I can't believe we were separated, you know, something like that. Again, they might be with a karmic right now. I feel like they are getting clarity and communication about that karmic, you know, starting to realize that they might not be the one, but we have judgment here. You know, whatever is meant to be is going to be, you know, that's a very divine card, you know, happening, you know, behind the scenes in the divine, the angels, whatever it is you believe in, you know. We also have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. So again, a lot of people are hesitant about meeting up right now. Of course, what else do you expect? You know, stay safe, you know, just stay safe is all I can really say. You know, have faith because love is coming. Love is going to be here when this is all over. At the end of the day, we all have love and we have love to give. Again, once this is said and done, you know, you might get a surprise, like, you know, like, like I'd be surprised if, you know, something popped out of my cup right here. So that could be what this is, you know, this offer, you know, pops up like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And, you know, it's an invitation like, hey, let's go get coffee, you know, we can finally, you know, go out and do stuff again, you know, go inside and eat somewhere, something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and get an advice affirmation card for you. If you are subscribed to the channel and do enjoy the weekly readings, I will just be doing an all zodiac general reading. I won't be doing all 12 specifics for the time being, just because there are so many blockages going on right now with, here we go again, the virus. So I hope that is alright with you, those of you who do enjoy those. But I will still be doing them monthly. They won't be on a hiatus for very long, but I just did want to take some time out. Alright. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Advice for Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to hear? What does Sagittarius need to hear for April? What does Sagittarius need to hear? Advice affirmation. Okay. We have the presence of love will always cast out fear. The presence of love will always cast out fear. We also have I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. But I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a great month. Please stay safe.